we're going to move on. I'm pretty sure the ad break is over. We're going to move on to our fourth battle. The first team of this battle is Bullet Punch Club, led by Hide, playing for the Transactional Charity, currently second place at 4-0. This is one of the only, I think, one of like 3 undefeated teams left. The mega of this team is the Mega Venusaur, which has not been brought yet. We have, for the OU Pokemon, we have the Scizor at 1-1, and the Ceralegs. I'm pretty sure Ceralegs is leading the league at 9-1.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Terrifying. The UU-Mons, we have the Revavroom at 2-0, with the Heliolisk at 1-0. For the Arumons, we have the Umbreon at 1-0, the Feraligatr at 3-1, and the brother of Ceralegs, the Armarouge, at 0-0. For NU, we have the Altaria at 0-1, with the Cinccino as well at 0-1, with the Gligar at 2-2. For the PUmons, we have the Dachshund at 0-1, the Farigiraf at 2-1, Hitmontop at 1-1, and Toadscruel at 2-2. And yes, I always announce the main event. Y'all gotta read. The opponent of the Bullet Punch Club this week
is gonna be the Aerial Aces.
Bird team.
Aerial Aces is played by Tyro. He is currently in 4th at 3-1. He is representing the Trevor Project. His Mega is going to be that Altaria. His OU Altaria at 1-1. OU Pokemon are going to be that Quaquaval at 2-1. Skarmory at 3-1. UU tier is going to be Hawlucha at 7-2, second leading. Skeledirge at 1. What do you mean wrong?
Just wait, a couple Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm stupid. I can't read. Skeledirge at 1-1. Talonflame at 0-1. Porygon Z at 8-2. Second highest win streak. Swallow at 0-0. And your tier is going to be Decidueye at 0-0. Kilowattrel at 0-3. Sigilyph at Sigilyph at 0-1. PU tier is going to be that Hisuian Decidueye. I can't talk. At 1-2. Archeops, Bombardier, and Cramorant all at 0-0.
Just the second leading wrong? Wait, what? The starting lineups of these two teams. For the Bullet Punch Club, we have the Lizard, Heliolisk. Wait.
Aura!
We have the Heliolisk, we have the Armarouge, we have the Umbreon, the Cinccino, the Hitmontop, and the Mega Venusaur coming up for the first time. And for the Aerial Aces, we have the Porygon Z, the Mega Altaria, the Skarmory, Skeledirge, Kilowattrel, and Hawlucha. I keep forgetting what Pokemon's names are. Let's jump in to this battle. This is battle number 4. The Bullet Punch Club is going to lead with the Omega, the Cinccino, with the Zeth, the Skarmory being led. The Rock Blast immediately being used, doing just a little bit of damage here to the Skarmory. With the spikes then being set up by the Skarmory. The Tidy Up is going to get rid of the spikes though, with a Toxic being set up onto the Cinccino. I forgot the Tidy Up is a thing. The Triple Axe is going to miss with a Roost, bringing the bird back to full HP. Toxic is going to slowly chip away at the Cinccino here. The Triple Axe is going to hit again. Oh, the Rocky Helmet is going to do a lot of recoil here onto, I keep saying here, a lot of recoil onto the Cinccino, with another layer of spikes being set up by the Skarmory. Toxic going to bring the Cinccino a little bit lower. With the U-turn, it's going to knock out the Cinccino with the Rocky Helmet, with another layer of spikes being set up by the Skarmory. Heliolisk comes in to replace the Cinccino, with a switch from the Skarmory into Borb, the Porygon Z, with a Hidden Power, doing a little bit of damage to the Porygon. The switch from the Heliolisk into Style as the Umbreon, with a trick then being used to give the Choice Scarf to the Umbreon. The switch from the Porygon back into the Skarmory with a Toxic, being an immune. A good prediction from the Aerial Aces. We switch from the Umbreon into is that Beyblade? The Hitmontop. Toxic gonna miss with a Rapid Spin's going to clear the field of the spikes. The Roost is going to bring the Skarmory back to full HP. We switch from the Hitmontop into Evil, the Venusaur, with the switch into the Skeledirge's Bird. The immediate switch from the Venusaur into Anderson, the Armorers, with the Willows being an immune. Even Flash Fire is going to make it even better. The Meteor Beam is going to be used. The power of Meteor Beam is going to almost take down the Skeledirge. But the Hex is going to do a lot of damage back to the Armorers. Not quite taking it down, though. With the switch from the Skeledirge into the Porygon Z, another Psychic being used, taking down the Porygon. The Armorers getting its first knockout of the season. The Mega Altaria comes in. The switch from the Armorers into the Mega Venusaur, with the Mega Evolutions coming through, and the Dragon Dance being used by Altaria. With the swap from the Altaria back into the Skarmory, with the Mega Evolution coming through from the Venusaur, the Sludge Bomb being an immune thing. The Giga Drain is going to be a quad resistant hit, but getting the crit though, with a Layerless Spikes then being set up by the Skarmory. We switch from the Venusaur back into Umbreon, with another layer of spikes being set up by the Skarmory. With a Wish coming through, the Toxic is going to land onto the Umbreon. The Synchronize is not going to work because of the Steel typing. We swap from the Umbreon back into the Heliolisk. The Wish should come true here, but the switch into Skeledirge's Bird. The Wish is going to bring the Heliolisk back to full HP. The Dark Pulse is going to take down the Bird of the Skeledirge, with the Altaria coming back in. Swap from the Heliolisk back into the Venusaur, with the Earthquake doing some pretty decent damage back to the Venusaur. The immediate swap from the Altaria back into the Skarmory with the... I'm dead. On top comes back out with another layer of spikes being set up from the Skarmory. The Rapid Spin is, of course, going to clear the hazards from the field, with a Toxic being set up onto the Hitmontop. An Ice Spinner is going to do a little bit of damage to the Skarmory with a Rocky Helmet, getting it back. The Toxic should be taking out the Hitmontop. Yes, Toxic takes it down. The Spikes is now free to stay set up here. Armorous comes back out. You swap from the Skarmory into the Mega Altaria, with a Taunt being used by the Armorous. Swap from back into the Venusaur, with another Earthquake being used by the Altaria. I'm so sorry. The Giga Drain is gonna get another crit here. I'm struggling with this battle. There's so many switches happening. Altaria comes back into the Skarmory with another Synthesis being used by the Venusaur. Swap from the Venusaur back into the Umbreon. And the Roost is going to bring, oh my gosh, so many healing moves this week. Back to full HP from the Skarmory. The taunts being used by the Umbreon with, taunting the spikes. It can't be used. Mwahaha. Back, swap from the Umbreon back into the Heliolisk. And the swap from the Skarmory into Altaria. The Hidden Power is going to be a super effective hit, doing a lot of damage, but not quite taking down the Altaria, with a Dragon Dance then being used by Altaria. And it's going to outspeed, and it's going to take down the Heliolisk. Mega Venusaur comes back out. And the Earthquake is going to do some pretty decent damage. And the Giga Drain is going to be enough to take out the Altaria. Both teams now have 3 Pokemon left. Skarmory comes back in. Another Giga Drain is going to be a quad-resisted move, a quad-resisted hit. Another layer of spikes being set up. Swap from the Venusaur back into the Umbreon. Another layer of spikes are being set up. Does this Skarmory have any attacking moves? Oh, we don't know yet, actually. The Wish is being used by the Umbreon with the Roost. Oh, but unfortunately, the Umbreon's going to get knocked out, so the Wish is not going to be able to be used. Skarmory is back to full HP. The spikes hurting Armarouge. The taunt is going to come through, but the Whirlwind! Oh, that's the last move. The Whirlwinds. The swap from the Skarmory back into Zappy Bird with the Armor Cannon doing a lot of damage. Not bringing it to its focus sash, though. The swap from the Armarouge back into the Venusaur with the Electric Train being set up by the Bird. The Hurricane is going to be a super effective hit and take down the Venusaur with just the Armarouge. The Armarouge might follow the spikes, though. Oh no, I forgot it got the Wish Recovery. The Thunderbolt, though, is going to be outsped and take down the Armarouge. And the Zappy Bird... No. The Bird team, Aerial Aces, is going to win this. That Skarmory, chat. That Skarmory's terrifying. But good games to both of you. Unfortunately, that is the first loss of the Bullet Punch Club.